war movies sucked.
Okay, I know It's a Mad, 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 Mad World is an older movie. But the thing to remember about It's a Mad, 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 Mad World is that it was made specifically for fun. It was meant to be frivolous and silly and childish and kind of pointless. These are dad jokes times 1,000. And they're told by some of the legends of the time. Look at these faces. Jimmy Durante, Sid Caesar, Milton Berle, Three Stooges make an appearance. Hey, there's Jerry Lewis, Spencer Tracy, Phil Silvers, Mickey Rooney, Jonathan Winters, Buddy Hackett, Ethel Merman. You might not know who any of these people are, but if you do know who they are, then you know that these were the A-listers of the 60s. They could do it all: stand-up, improv, sketches, singing, and dancing too. They could write their own scenes. These are masters at their craft at the peak of Hollywood production. Everybody who could be in this movie was in this movie. It was a massive project. It screened at the Cinerama Dome, a legendary cathedral in the world of cinema. This movie was written by William Rose and Tanya Rose, and it was directed by Stanley Kramer. Kind of odd, it started as a heist movie in Scotland, but then it got picked up by Hollywood and turned into this outlandish comedy caper meant to premiere on a big screen at the Cinerama Dome. In other words, this movie was made to be big. You can't watch this movie on your phone and really appreciate all the goofy silliness that happens in this movie. You just won't be able to see it. The basic story is there's this old gangster who's been followed by this old cop.
The Smiler-Grogan case is solved.
Old gangster is returning to pick up the loot that he stashed in some park somewhere, but there's an accident. He goes off the road, but before he dies, he tells all of these other travelers who saw the accident about his big stash of cash and how it's just waiting there, tax-free, under a big W. And all you gotta do is go get it. Well, naturally, their greed takes over.
So good luck and may the best man win!
Right! Except you, lady. May you just drop dead!
All right. We all agree on that. Now look, let's be sensible about this thing.
And off they go, and it builds into this wild pursuit for cash.
There's a whole fortune in cash, and you can get it before anybody gets it. But you've got to hurry, do you hear?
But let's not forget the old detective who knew about this old gangster, and he's facing his own retirement. And as we see, his home life is not going so well either. So what is he going to do about the situation? Is he going to carry out his duty as a police officer, or is he going to join this gang of greedy thieves? Well, we soon get the answer. These are just people who get greedy and go crazy, and that is the fun, and that's why it's called It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Again, this is 1963. It was meant to be big, broad, and outlandish. There was no CGI. These are real effects. They really crashed those cars. They really tore down these buildings. They really flew that plane through that sign. Incidentally, the pilot almost crashed that plane because they didn't build the sign the way he told them to build it so he could go through it safely, but he did survive, and the stunt looks amazing. I mean, think about it. You could not do that stunt today. They would just CG it, and it would lose all the funny because there would be no risk whatsoever. You'd just go, oh, that was a good effect. This is a good, frivolous, fun, outlandish comedy. It's not meant to offend anybody. It is simply meant to entertain. So enjoy.